What's going on, DZ team? It's Z here. Welcome back to another video. Now, in today's video, I'm here in my home office, and what I'm going to show you, is some CQB tactics that you can utilize with just a handgun when clearing buildings, things of that nature. It's a very introductory, formal kind of thing of CQB, something we haven't really done before. But in addition to this, we're going to be using a VR system. Now, this is something that you can readily accessible. You can buy a standalone or one that hooks up to your computer, which what I will be using today. Now, this is going to be looked from a top-down view. We're going to go into a shoot house or a room randomizer. We're going to be utilizing the game Tactical Assault VR. Now, this is a very popular shooter game. We play it in our Discord. If you haven't seen my Discord announcement, go ahead and do that. We play some Milsim games and do some operations in that game. But because we get a top-down view, I figured this would be a great opportunity and example to show you guys some methods for stuff that you may or may not utilize when doing room clearing, home defense, and things of that nature. Some things to keep in mind. So without further ado, let's get to that video. Okay, so you should be able to see my helmet cam up here to be able to move, and then you're also going to see a top-down view from our drone camera. Alright, so intro to CQB, right? Only utilizing a handgun. Hypothetically, let's say we're doing some CQB tactics. The first thing that we need to do is read the door frame that we're looking at. So, as we can see, that the door is kind of pushed into this frame here, and because it's pushed in, we know that it's going to swing inwards versus outwards. The next thing that we're going to read is the door handle side. We know it's on the left hand side, so it being on the left hand side basically tells us it's going to swing to the right, because the way the hinges are built up and made up. So when we go through this house, we're going to do just that, right? So I'm going to check this door. Oh, guess what? It's locked because all doors are locked. So I'm going to unlock this door by, typically we can use a lockpick method, but for this motion, I'm just going to beat the door handle for game physics and time. Alright, boom, the door opened, hypothetically, right? Now, what I'm looking for is directly in front of me. What I see is, well, the door's covering a lot of this angle here. And because it's covering that angle, I can only see so much. So I'm going to try to utilize the cover that I have to peek and lean my body across, okay? Dired thing covered here. I'm going to try to leave my light on as much as possible so you guys can see the angles I'm working with. Cut in here. Check about 90 degrees in the door. I don't see anything. Continue to push through. Little by little, inch it through. And since I'm already in the middle of the door frame here, I'm going to commit to a side, or I'm going to continue to ply around slowly through here. And then I'm going to make my way. I want to immediately check my hard corners. Boom, here if possible, but because I made entry here, path of least resistance, here, and I'm going to collapse in my sectors into the middle of the room. Now I have to check behind this door as well, so I'm going to do that. This whole area is clear. Check behind the door. We are good there. Now the reason you do this is because if somebody's hiding here and you walk in, is the easiest place for somebody to hide and get attacked. If you went into the room and you decided to not check that corner and go immediately into the middle, now through your peripheral, you're sucked into the gun, you miss this guy here, and therefore you die. Also check behind doors, because if the doors to swing and I am behind it, well, get these doors, right? If the door comes here and I'm hiding behind it, oop, sure, it can bounce back a little bit, you may feel it, but you know, I could also grab the door, hold it, and you come through, and I'll shoot you for it. So, intro to CQB there. Now we're going to add some targets so I can show you a little bit more of what I would do with some paper targets here. Alright, door's unlocked. This one now, it's a cracked door here. It's a cracked door. This means I have to treat it a little bit differently, like somebody's already there. So I'm going to do some leaning here. Keep my gun up. Alright, there's no factor here. I don't see an enemy here, so I'm immediately going to prioritize my right side. Alright, this room's clear. Now I'm going to back out of this room. And I got to clear when I come out because I left this area, so I no longer know if it is safe. Continue to push through. I'm going to check this other door. It is also locked. Alright, door is open. Right side is a short wall here. Now there could be somebody behind there, but I'm trying to look through the middle of this crack of the door where the hinges are, and I don't see anybody, so. Long hallway, continue to push around. And move through. Check behind door. We are good. Now I have another door here. Now because I'm doing a solo man, I'm going to make sure that I close every door behind me as much as I can. This door is unlocked, so notice where my weapon system is. It's straight in front of me while I'm moving. Push back, give me some distance. Short wall on the left hand side. I'm going to continue to slowly move around. Boom, and commit once I've made it into the room. Alright, now, door hinges right in front of me, right? They're on the right hand side of the door. Which way is the door going to swing? To that side, the far side away from you. Now this is locked. Now there's two ways you can open this. If you're doing solo man, you can open it kind of cross like this, which is a method, or you can come behind you and pull it this way towards you. Now if you do this, you're going to be stuck behind a door and kind of sandwich yourself in between the wall. So pick one of the lesser evils, and I'm going to pull it away this way because I can also do one of these things. Short wall on the right side. I've got no factors here, meaning there's no enemies. Got a closed door front, and I'm going to push it. Boom. Collapse the sector. Good. Do the same. Now, it doesn't really matter which door you pick, as long as you pick one. If you wanted to pick this one so you can cover the most angles, that'd be the safest option. Alright. Close our doors. Safest option, but look at the door handle. If I have to be door handle side, now I gotta look behind me, right? So, again, pick which way you want to fight. Okay, got a shape target on the right side. I do see a target here from the base stand here. And that's what we're shooting. I got one in front. Take two shots. Move through, move through. I got one down here. Barely see him, but I hit him. And then I hit your targets. Now, when you shoot these targets, you want to shoot them if you're doing any sort of CQB like an aggressor, and not just try to take your time aiming. Alright. Boom. 3 targets in a room, all dead. Now, we're going to continue to move through the room. We just engaged, so things might be a little bit different because now we went loud. Right? Gotta check these just kind of like we would a door. I'm going to peek out here, boom, collapse back in, and then I'm going to rotate really fast. Oh, gotta reload. And I engaged that target again after my reload because I only hit it once. So, wanted to make sure he wasn't wounded. Now, before I check the door, I want to make sure that I'm not fully extended out here because my muzzle will pass the door frame and therefore getting me killed early. Before I check it, I'm going to look behind me. Go to the door. Seems unlocked. Check one more time behind me. Swing and pull back just to create some space in case they decide to charge me. Clear. And right. Got an extra entryway here, and now I'm in a vulnerable spot if I stay here. So I gotta commit left quickly. Left side's clear. Secondary room is good. Doing another little moon pie here, and good. Now, same thing here. This door's familiar to what we've had before, situationally wise. I've got a possible target on the left, but I can't quite see him yet, so I'm not gonna shoot. Even if he knows the door is open, and I have a long dead space right. So, because I know there's a target left, I'm going to prioritize that. Come back and shoot out, and then I'm going to collapse it. And continue doing that method all the way through. Got 2, 3, 4. 4 down, all center chest shots. Now here, because I shot a few times, I might want to do an admin load. And it looks like I've now made it outside of the front of the structure. And that's how we can start doing CQB tactics in that method. Now, what's going to happen is I'm going to show you guys with rifle and with targets, all right?